Hi guys, welcome to today's trade of the day, and for today's trade of the day we'll be looking at the dollar yen. Now why I chose this pair is because the Bank of Japan just made an announcement that they will participate in unlimited bond buying, and what that means is that they'll essentially flood the market with yen. And we also know that we have an upcoming key announcement from the Federal Reserve sometime later this week. So what does that mean for the dollar yen? Let's find out. What I have here is the daily chart for the dollar yen, and what I like to do is always to find a support and resistance for the specific time period. Now in technical analysis, what we want to do is also to focus on the more recent prices. It's important that we look at prices in the past. However, it's the recent prices that determines whether prices go up or down. All right, so we see that dollar yen actually made a V-shaped push and then it sort of drifted lower, however holding at this graphical area. So let's just put a graphical support there. Okay, and I'll call this my daily support, right? Price is really close to it, and price really reacted once. Price also reacted a second time. Price may react a third time, right? So with that, we want to take a Fibonacci retracement from this swing low to this swing high. And we want to see how far price can come back and whether this graphical support level is a key level. So let's take a retracement from the swing low to the swing high, and we open up all Fibonacci ratios. All right, and we see that this graphical support is actually quite close to the 50% level. And what this means is that this support could very well be a zone. All right, so let me just highlight that zone so you guys know that price can enter and play around in that zone. And I'll select that. Okay, and graphically, we also see a daily resistance sort of over here, right? Let me just change the color. And let's call this the daily resistance. All right. Likewise, we want to see how far price can react upwards. So we take a retracement one more time from the swing high to the swing low here. And we see that this daily resistance falls nicely at the 50% retracement level. Okay, now that we have our daily resistance and daily support, let's go down to the 4-hour. So we see that the dollar yen has been sort of making a sideways rangy motion, right? This sideways range motion doesn't look very pleasing. And graphically speaking, on the 4 hours, we can see some sort of 4-hour resistance over here, right? Because price tested it multiple times, twice, came close, third time, and tested it a third time here. Okay, because price actually made a push down and sort of moved sideways, we want to see whether this 4-hour resistance falls in line with any Fibonacci retracement ratio. So we take from the top to the bottom and we see a 50% retracement level, right? Again, this 50% seems to be very key on the dollar yen. Now, what this then means is that price could easily come down into this zone and then make a push up to the 4-hour resistance. Anywhere in this zone seems to be a support zone. Okay, we also see that price made sort of a zigzag push, one down and then a sideways, and then we want to see whether it makes another push down, and if it does, how far down it can go. So let's take a Fibonacci extension from this point to the swing low and then up to this swing high here, and we see once again that the 61.8 key Fibonacci extension level lines up nicely with the 50% level. All right, so just to fine tune this, okay, let's go down to the 1 hour. All right, now we're on the 1 hour. Seems a bit weird, but we have it here. Let me just tidy this up, so bear with me. Okay, we have the 1 hour chart here. All right, so now we see that price is actually coming close to the daily support. What I would actually do is actually to play a bounce up towards this area, the 4-hour resistance, as my first target, the 108.082 level. Okay, so let me just call this daily support my buy entry. Right, and then the 4-hour resistance, I will call it my take profit. Now, where would I put my stop loss? My stop loss will be anywhere outside of this zone and below this 50%. Right, let me just call this the stop loss. Okay, and this is how I would play it, right? As long as price goes into the daily support zone, all right, I'll enter along, and my take profit will be at my 4-hour resistance. Now, should price go below the stop loss and close below the stop loss, I would close out my long position and immediately go short, because the moment price breaks below this daily support zone, it means that the bias for dollar yen is still bearish. All right. So that's all we have for today on dollar yen. Thanks for listening in. I hope to see you guys tomorrow. Take care.